Ladies and gentlemen, it is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end, so let me know where you're watching this video from. So guys, there are a lot of things that I want to discuss. More so, there are 3 things, but I want to lump them into one so that I can give you a lifetime analysis and a review that is so objective. Number 1, we all know Gabby and Bushman dude. At one point, these are lovebirds that loved themselves, created certain kind of a house they wanted to build. But as we speak of now, 3 days ago, they came onto this YouTube street asking or seeking for financial help because a lot of things are not adding up. Well, I will speak about it at the progression stages of this video. Afterward, AMQAROL really came in and tried to mock them. And it was a mockery. And it was something so demeaning and so bad. You know, I always believe that when a man requesting for help, or a couple of anybody, and are come onto this camera, don't take advantage of kicking a dying man or a dying person, because the only thing that these people need is financial aid so that they can resuscitate back to their lives. At least what I expected, maybe people to come and help them rather than mocking them online. It was not sitting well with your story. What I found it laughable, again, that's number 3 thing, was AMQAROL came in his vicious attack and reaction, now blaming IAM-MARWA of the unfortunate event that has happened to Gabas and Bushman dude. Something that really raised an eyebrow, and I asked myself, how? You know, IAM-MARWA must be blamed everything. And he must take that kind of cross because he is IAM-MARWA. Even when your wife is pregnant right now, majority of the lazy gang will blame IAM-MARWA for them having their wives being impregnated. Whether you have some miscarriage, IAM-MARWA must be blamed. And this is the character that I found IAM-MARWA itself. And sometimes I call him the enigmatic IAM-MARWA, the enigma. Enigma is a person with a trait that attracts high affinity for love. And in the same measure, he attracts equal hate and hatred from a portion of masses. So IAM-MARWA is so enigmatic. So before I delve deep and I give you the gist and the background and illustration of what is really taking place, if you're coming across this YouTube chit chat, kindly click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you shall be notified instantly by the YouTube. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in straight away. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, I think let's just dive straight away, lest we forget. Gabby and Bush dude, man, is being mocked just because there are certain plight in their life that they need assistance. Not only assistance, but financial assistance. You know, all of them were building, but at later stage, they have reached a cul-de-sac, what I call the financial constraint. Therefore, they are appealing to their subscriber to aid them and help them. They've even said all they've been surviving with is what they saved and the donation that people used to send them. Now, it has reached that they cannot even help themselves. And even contemplating separating their ways, that dude man to go back to Mombasa to hustle, and Gabby to travel back to Ireland to hustle. They put their financial status together so that when they come back, they finish their house for the stability itself. Perhaps let's listen to Gabby and Bushman dude speaking into their humble
donations or anything. I'm gonna have to consider leaving.
Yeah.
Because one of us needs to start making money. And I don't even know how I'm going to get the money for my flight, but...
Yeah. Yes, guys. So, if maybe you have that heart of helping people, because I don't know, I don't know how to put it, but
Also, the YouTube channel hasn't been paid.
yeah, can
We've
I show
been
them how it's
relying
saying?
on. No, we're gonna insert in this video 3 screenshots. Yesterday, we spent hours going through the YouTube Studio, which, if you don't know, if you're not a content creator, it's a place you go to figure out your payment and AdSense, because
There's so
Google
many things,
AdSense
yeah,
is who pays you.
yeah.
There's 3 screenshots we took of things that need to be fixed. They're very simple, but we don't know how to do
You
it.
don't know how to do it. If you don't know something, how to do something,
And so we'll insert those screenshots, because there's no point in making all these YouTube videos if we're not
and
getting
guys,
paid.
you're not paid.
So we might even need to stop making YouTube videos and focus on something else, because it's taking up a lot of time. And
Not even a lot of time. It's taking a lot of money. Do you know how much we've used even
to use
bundles and uploading
internet
the whole video, and there's nothing. You're not seeing anything from that.
Yeah.
So, and here in the village, someone, like, I wonder, some people, they were just fix their YouTube just once, poo.
Yeah, and would you believe, like, this also sucks.
Yeah.
Out of all the people that have YouTube channels here, we've
They
asked
didn't have
so many
problem,
people,
guys.
can you help with this and that with the YouTube channel?
They had they don't want to help.
Know what they're doing.
It's like I don't know. It's like they want us to suffer. They think like, oh, Bushman has a white lady, so I don't know.
So she's sorted.
Yeah,
not the case.
Yeah,
Where's the white lady gonna make money in Yabohanse?
So that kind of things, because I've been calling people here like how many times? How long have we started doing the setting of my YouTube?
This house almost cost $2 million.
Yeah, a lot of money, guys. Imagine without YouTube money, without anything.
Because it's not a regular house. So
we had
guys, give us suggestions what you think we should do.
Yeah.
Because we're really feeling stuck right now.
I'm really stuck, guys. Even if someone have even fare, send me go Mombasa. I can go in the hustle there or whatever.
Yeah.
So these houses really costed.
Oh, if there's any pilots or flight attendants that have points that can get me like a very reasonable flight or free flight, that'd be great. Because,
yeah, this emergency.
It's an emergency.
Yeah.
We're even willing to separate for a while until we can.
Yeah, because now I
money
wish
together, because we can't be sitting around in this village waiting
and
for something to happen.
Yeah. Staying in the village, people know that those guys maybe have money, or how people primitive know that you have you have money and everything, and you suffer, and guys, there's nothing you can do here in the village.
I look at them in that humble abode, speaking from there, and I sympathize with the situation. I could just empathicate, but the only thing that I could empathicate is to come here and talk on behalf of them and appeal to people. If you have got any financial help, please, you can help them rather than mocking them. What really I find it so wrong is a mock that was run by the negative gang. I call her the Bungoma monitoring spirit, who came and started mocking them in that scenario and laughing them off. It tells you how certain kind of people could be. If you call yourself that you believe in a charity, and therefore you find somebody who are in dire consequences, the only thing that you can do, you can sympathize and empathize in equal measure, but not running amok and calling them direct and calling them other names, and you shame them in the public. That really, I find it so awful. Up to this point, what I wanted to let you know, I wanted you to hear from Bushman Dude and Gabby that they're having lots of problem. And in that first clip, what they're claiming that they couldn't monetize their videos, which means all the financial they're getting is like they cannot get them out of YouTube street. And my plight is, and my question is, have you ever tried to reach the Nyabuhanze people who have YouTube channel to help you? Or you are living in isolation? Because what also I'm seeing as a problem is like the Gabivas and Bushman dude, they've been living in isolation. Such that even helping them sometimes could be a problem. The social kind of a capital is lacking from them. I think this is the undoing. Are you there? Because there are other issues that even your friend, close friend, can just help you. The other day, I saw Nasto in your board filming, and you were there. I saw Claudio Joseph also film your house, and you were there. Did you really communicate to them the matter of YouTube issue that you're facing to sort your financial issues and for your financial woes? What is it? Because there's something that's not adding up. And what I mean, the first thing you should start with is getting your AdSense fixed so that the money could be wired to your account for you to get fixed quick fixes financially. It could help you. Now that the Gabivas is in need of an air ticket to fly back to Ireland so that he could get financial fixes to sort your house and your bills. That's the question that I would want to know, and I'm asking going forward. I think there are a majority of people in Nyabuhanze who could really come to help when it comes to YouTube issues, because at this point, the only thing that you can do when we're still looking for transport or for a donor who could come to salvage you financially, fix the issues YouTube. Go and find Claudio Joseph. You're in good terms. Nasto was there. They will aid you. They will come for your help, and you'll get the quick fixes of all that you need. It didn't stop from there. They went ahead explaining the ordeal and what really have become of them. You know, they explained it in long term that even you could really sympathize with them and you could really shed tears.
I saw Gabby verse.
Let's watch the video below.
The other day with the husband. They are begging for something to eat, something to drink, something lele. Gabby cannot stay in Kenya anymore. She wants to go back home, but she doesn't even have the air ticket to fly back home. They have nothing left. I looked at Gabby's face. The woman, it's like the only eyes. You can only see the eyes, like big eyes are coming out, you know. The woman is malnourished. How do you call it? They don't have food to eat. Gabby was a very big woman when she came in Nyabuhanze. I remember when she was being interviewed with the Caprin, those people that used to come to the villa to interview. Guys, Gabby wants to go back home. And even Bushman dude himself, he said that they don't have anything left. He wants to go back to Mombasa and hustle. And Gabby, he goes back home. They have nothing left for themselves. Guys, if being shocked was a person, I don't know how I can call this one. I don't know how to call this one because it's even beyond me. Why will they reach at this point, guys?
It's
and
a
when
mockery.
I say sometimes, guys,
this is where the Gabivas and the Bushman dude was being mocked. Okay, why would you really kick a dying horse? Why would you really kick a man who is already vulnerable down there? Then you decided to kick. Well, the only point and the only point I wanted to drive home with this clip is to show you that the lazy gang will come and praise you while you are on their side. The moment there is a problem and trouble that is happening up with you, they will give up. They will be the first people to do a reaction video on you. Now, you see, let me give you a scenario. Do you remember an incident that at one point happened between Gabivas, Bushman dude, and Amara? When Bushman dude his attention was brought by the lazy gang, and Amara's attention also was brought when the Gabivas called Amara so primitive. They all went and celebrated and relate how Gabivas was another version. That Roshio is a fake Mzungu, Gabivas is the real one. That Gabivas cannot play with AMQAROL. They all say that Amara wanted to take advantage and credit of Gabivas' kind of development. I'm not saying, I just want to give you a scenario over here. Something that was really out of touch with Amara. Amara only came and complained. He was told that the lady called him primitive. You all see all the lazy gang, how the lazy gang came and supported the Bushman dude and the Gabivas. Even at one point when Amara never had issue with them, and counts the number of times that Amara have ever visited them, and even give them some kind of money and tips. Go and look at the reaction that AMQAROL did, the on-trading did, or the lazy gang did. In fact, they were castigating Marwa, and they were calling up Bushman dude and Gabivas never to allow Marwa into their compound. They all said all none matter of shenanigans because they never wanted Amara close to Gabivas. All they wanted is like they want that their relationship to be sour. Now, the irony presents itself that what is it that now we are seeing? Gabivas is calling for help. And the first people who ought to have come and salvage them are the same people who went with them in bed, now are the first people to call them lazy. The first people are calling them, they never want to work. There's the same kind of people calling them embarrassment to the all kind of the YouTubers. And that is the words of AMQAROL describing, which means this is the biggest betrayal. This is the real case study that if you are any other member, you are dealing with this lazy gang, they will leave you. Another stage is why not Alex? Why not Alex is suffering over there? The child was sick. I think he has got a throat cancer out somewhere, where the child was operated on the throat. And he posted this video and it was on live. There was no even a lazy gang who went to that live. In his live, there were 3, 4, 5 people. They've all forgotten why not Alex. This is how they will come and use you. But they know how Amara uses people and dump. Amara uses people, help them, giving them pedestal. And when they come out from Amara, they still get successful. Count all of them. But you pull people from Amara, you use them to your own advantage, then you drop them like a dodo. You don't come to their salvage. Yet when they run into problems or into financial constraint that they should be salvaged, and they're calling for the salvaged or salvation, then you people are running amok out of them. So despicable. So despicable. And this is the real character trait of the lazy gang. So guys, what was laughable again? It never stopped from there because AMQAROL or the Bungoma murdering spirit digressed further to the extreme level to drag Amara into this picture. Now they're saying that every situation that these people is facing, she blames Amara of it. Because of why? Because I couldn't find the direct linkage where Amara is being blamed for there. But the reasons he blames Amara because of this
those
is so laughable.
Caribbean people, I've left you for where you come from. I don't care. I belong here. Let me stay here. Hey, I know how to take care of myself. If something goes bad, if something goes wrong, I will know how to take care of myself. But guys, you know, who caused all these problems? For me, I will always go back to Marwa. It is Marwa that started all this nonsense of party. The woman came, she left, she went. She came back with no plan. She meets this boy in the bus, at the bus station, and they start sleeping together. They married. I don't know if they married or it was an engagement, whatever they did. No plan at all. What was hurrying her? What was she running from? You just come meet someone that stays in Nyabohanse on the bus just because he was so good to you, and then boom, you are in bed with him. Before you know it, you are building in his piece of land. What if you don't come back? All that investment. Hey, I want to go to Kenya. Kenya has handsome men. Look at this. Look at this. The kind of embarrassment that this older lady is getting herself into. The woman is thin. The only thing that you can see is just her eyes. Like, the eyes are just popping out like she has never had food for the last 1 week.
And the third video of this whole topic, but the second video from the Bungoma monitoring spirit. Now it's dragging Amara name. She blames Amara of all these bickerings, of all this happening. Even if you're supposed to blame Amara of anything, sometimes find something so sensible that you can blame on Amara. Other people's problems are their own problems. When problems happens, then you find a way to accommodate Amara within so that the channel can grow. Because I know the name of Amara is so precious out of there to your channel. The name of Amara itself is a brand, and it's your niche as well. So that even anything where Amara's name should not feature, you must have a reason to list it. Unless you're content with it, so that because it will sell. Because of Amara factor. Now, how would you blame Amara because of this kind of financial crisis that these people are facing? This is the reasons why I've been telling you, other people will blame Amara because their wife are pregnant, because their wife are so infidel, because their wife are feeding their buried meat with that equatorial Guinea man, Baltasar Egonga. Why should you? Where Amara is not there, the Amara name must feature. This is just out of disrespect. Then when you meet AMQAROL on the road, he's telling you, oh, Amara is a friend, though he's my mate. When I meet him, I will greet him. Laughable. Who will greet you in such kind of a stint? Who will even take you serious? If these are the things and how you reason, you're conjuring things and you want to blame Amara with. Blaming Amara for somebody's who. And this is the people all along we've been supporting. Amara also have been supporting them too. But at least you could have taken that courtesy to even send something. That's because Amara bring a party and people attended the party. Now you want to blame everything with Amara. Because of the Amara party, she came. People meet in every other walks of life. Other people meet in the party, they get married. Other meet in the church, other meet in the club. The same way where you meet with your husband. You met in Roy Sambu. If you have any problem, you cannot blame Roy Sambu. You blame how you deal with your problems. But when you call for help in this street, we'll come and help you and salvage you from that salvageable situation, but not to run amok on you. This was so low of you indeed. So low on you indeed. But the majority of questions that people are asking, what can Bushman do and Gabby do? Should they separate their ways the way they want to go? Such that Gabby go back to Ireland and Bushman dude goes back to Mombasa to hustle, then they will retreat back and have their financial status settled back and invest into their land. What do you think? So before you tell me what you think at the comment section, I'll coming back and we'll talk about how this problem could be solved forthwith. So I think let's dive in after the break. So guys, there is most one question people are asking outside there, that how could these people help themselves? Because people are saying, even if now we send you money, You'll eat this money because the donors want to be sending money every day because people also have other things to do. It was a direction well intended. But people are asking, what is the long-term solution that you people can have your things together, so that you have your relationship intact? Because you people need financial fixes and quick fixes so that you guys could be stable and have your things running on the ground. I have 3 kind of advice I want to give Bushman Dude and Gabby. Number 1, the air ticket must be given and must be issued ASAP, so that such that Gabby should retreat back to Ireland, have a stable job, work there, and plan to help. This is how you'll get help and develop your land back in Nyambo and your houses, because you cannot stay in the village with money. That's the only way, because in Kenya there is no work in Nyambo that you people can do. All the digging works, but you people cannot. You cannot do such kind of odd jobs. Ireland has got a lot of opportunity. Go there, get work, and you are saying you've been air attendants, flight attendants. You go to the same job, even if you domestically work there as you settle your finances. And don't send money to Bushman to do other things. No, things want to be done. Get back home with that money and you do things when you get together. Secondly, before you get back, the thing you do, make sure you get married officially in Kenya here. Get your documentation such that whenever you go back to Ireland, you have to invite your man, Bushman Dude, to join you there on a spousal visa. Then you get there ready to work. As you work together, put your finances together, such that whenever you come back to Kenya, you are financially stable and you have your house running, and perhaps you can do videos, YouTube channels, and business going forward. This is the only salvageable situation. Another thing, what you can do, reach Claudia Joseph, reach Nasto, or any other person that you know you have good relations with, to help you sort your monetization issue and your YouTube issue, such that the finance itself, the AdSense itself, could get it right with the accountant, so that the money that has already been accrued in your YouTube studio and in your AdSense itself shall be wired to your account immediately. And when you are in Ireland, you work alongside doing YouTube, it will be enough revenue for you going forward. I think the best time is you guys, you have to separate your ways for a moment, work on how your husband can join you over there, financially get stable, get back to Kenya, do your development going forward. That's the only thing that I can advise you. Guys, let me hear your thought at the comment section, plus your advice that you can advise these people. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.